Let me tell you something.
Straight up.
You looking at the Magic Kingdom, shining with fireworks and smiles everywhere. But underneath the glass and them damn Mickey Mouse ears, there's a darker reality. And today we talk about how 4 people were found dead at Walt Disney World in Florida in just a matter of weeks. Murder number 1. On October 14th, a 31-year-old woman, a self-proclaimed Disney superfan named Summer Equitz, flew in secretly from Illinois to Disney Resort and was later found dead in an apparent self-inflicted episode. But I don't believe that shit. Murder number 2. On October 21st, a man in his 60s suffered from a medical episode at a Disney resort in a campground and he died. The police say ain't no foul play detected, but I don't believe that shit. Murder number 3. On October 23rd, a 28-year-old man named Matthew Kahn checked into a 12th floor room at the Disney resort and mysteriously fell from the balcony. The medical examiner ruled it self-inflicted, but again, I don't believe that shit. Murder number 4. On November 2nd, just a couple days ago, a woman in her 40s was found dead at Disney's Pop Century Resort. No signs of foul play again. Lies. How the hell is there 4 deaths in less than a month at what's supposed to be the most magical place for kids on planet Earth? This ain't no damn mistake. This sounds like some sacrificing going on. Y'all know Disney World evil, right? Y'all know Walt Disney, the creator of Disney World, was definitely known as a satanic. Check this shit out. Now this just ain't no sad news for entertainment headlines. Disney been dark and demonic and they don't even hide their evil. They put it right there in front of your face. I believe these people that died at Disney was sacrificed as a demonic offering, because y'all know just a few months ago they said kids was missing at Disney. And if you don't believe me, I want you to watch this video. I'm finna roll a whole clip of all the dark and demonic that Disney put right in your face, that went right over your head in our childhood back in the days. Check this shit out.
Mystery, signs, symbols, numbers, things that flash before your face, and you have no idea why they're there. Why is that there? Well, subliminally, you don't, a lot of times things come at you, you're not even recognizing what's going on there. You just have no clue what you're being flashed and shown. You don't know what you're being shown. It's not seen. By your eye, you're not paying attention to it. It's there, but you're not paying attention to it. By the way, so let's get into Disney then. Let's do some looking into Disney and see what is the proof of Disney's religion. What is it? Well, first of all, it should be interesting for you to note that Disney's famous castle, you know, the famous castle that you see in all the pictures and they shoot the fireworks out there, and everything else, right? You've seen that before. That was modeled and built after Mad King Ludwig. He was the member of the Bavarian Illuminati. The castle was designed exactly like his. Oh, that's just coincidence. Well, Walt Disney was a 33rd degree Mason of the Scottish Rite. He was friends with top-level Illuminati families. He had personal audiences with the Pope and the Queen of England. So Masonry, in other words, so he had some strange connections to government. He actually, and I can show you where Disney did produce some government propaganda films after the war had started. Actually, it was like the day Pearl Harbor was attacked, and they moved on to the Disney facilities and they started making propaganda films and they were training people. And I'm not going to get into that today. So in Disney's own name, what you can see, you see the 6, 666. You can see it in their name that's there. In fact, you can see it all over Hollywood. It's very popular all over Hollywood to use the 666 number. It's for a reason, obviously. They use it because that's who their God is. Here you can see it. Just so you know, I'm not making it up here. You say, but that's not clear. It should be 666 right in the front. Well, that's not how esoteric religions work. They don't work that way. They work this way, so it flashes in front of you. So the Eye of Horus is the next thing that you see in Disney movies. Well, what's the Eye of Horus? You see it everywhere. It is everywhere in their movies. Everywhere. The all-seeing eye, it's called. You've seen it? Just pull out a dollar bill and look at the back of it. You see that all-seeing eye? I told you a few weeks ago the dollar bill has a story in it that it tells, and it tells a story about that, but that all-seeing eye is at the top. What is the all-seeing eye? Why can it be seen in Disney films? It's all over Hollywood. It's not just Disney, but it goes to show you the same spirit. Why is it there? Why do you have an all-seeing eye? What does that all-seeing eye stand for? It's Masonic, but it's also more than that. It's esoteric. It's a religion that they preach. See, you and I live in this bubble where we believe that there's no occult practices anymore. The devil, he just went to sleep. He doesn't do anything anymore. He doesn't really use people anymore. People aren't really witches out there. People aren't really warlocks out there. People aren't really sorcerers out there. No, they don't do that. That's just all fake stuff. No, it's real. And they really hate your God. And I just wish we loved our God as much as they hate Him. Because then we'd all be out there reproving this garbage instead of accepting it and bringing it into our lives and our homes. And winking at sin and say, oh, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. No, it's just Satan. It's no big deal. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. When Disney has their little religious moments in their movies, while they have this spiritual moment, then they have sorcerers and witches and warlocks and everything else. Why is that? Because they're all under the same God, that's why. Well, what spirit is it then? It's the spirit of the God of this world. So it's a mystery religion that is shrouded with signs and symbols and numbers. By the way, I'm just curious, is the occult family friendly? So if I'm watching National Treasure or something, is that family friendly? If I'm teaching Satanism, is that family friendly? If I'm teaching occult practices, is that family friendly? If I'm teaching witchcraft, is that family friendly? Well, it wouldn't be friendly to my family. It's not nice to try to make people Satanists. But let's see, what else? Why is magic then in Disney movies